where we stayed last night. It actually rained a little bit. We're about maybe 50 miles south of Trondheim. Just a little town sort of in between Trondheim and some of the national parks to the south. And I think that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go to that national park. What is it called?
Oh, I know what it's called. I can't pronounce it.
We can't say any of these names. And then where to go from there is something that's yet to be determined. So we'll just see how far we get. I've been really looking forward to slowing down. And even yesterday we drove probably over 100 miles. So yeah, if we only have a 40-mile drive today, that'll be great. No problems last night at this spot. I'm not really sure who these people are that park here. Presumably they work in this building or in the area. But we did have a big rig here when we got here. And then after I parked, he came and asked me. He didn't speak very much English. I don't speak any Norwegian. So, but we spoke enough for me to figure out he was trying to ask me if it's okay to park here. And I don't know. It's on park for night, so other people have parked here before. So I assumed that it was. But then he left, leaving me here by myself, which got me a little concerned. But we stuck it out. We stayed. No problems. We went to the store. You know, we have been concerned about buying groceries in Norway because of the price. Some things you definitely want to be concerned and stock up on before you get here. Namely, like meat and beer. Any kind of alcohol, really. It's really expensive. Meat and beer. And anything with sugar in it, it's also very expensive because they have a special sugar tax. I mean, not to the point where it's like unaffordable, outrageous, and eating out for sure. So we've only eaten out once, which was yesterday. We had IKEA, and that was like 20 euros to have like basically frozen pizza and little hot dogs. What we did find out that we can buy here, if you look at the prices, you can get bread pretty cheap. Like we can get a loaf of bread for about $1, and we can get some bulk cereal for pretty cheap. And we found tortilla chips. Some stores have like a Mexican food section, you know, just not super authentic Mexican food, but the usual, like jars of salsa, tortillas, and chips. We got tortilla chips for like $1.25, so that's totally affordable. We've been buying those kinds of things. Oh, and eggs. Eggs seem to be normally priced. So we've been buying those kinds of things and then using that to supplement the stuff that we brought, which is vegetables, canned tuna fish, and a bunch of pork that is on the cold side of our fridge. So Marlene's really concerned with if those are still good. And I feel like that they stay fairly frozen, or at least frozen enough for them to still be good. Every time we go somewhere, she wants me to cook the pork, which I agree we'll need to do that soon. All right, just got diesel. 1460 Norwegian krones a liter. What does that equate to today? $6.20. Not good, but not bad. I'm really looking forward to cheaper fuel in Germany. This is a busy little town. Lots of people at the gas station getting fuel. We're having to backtrack a little bit today because we have a slight change of plans. Instead of going to the Musk Oxen National Park place, we decided that we're going to drive 100 miles to the east to where our friends Julia and Marcel are. They've been there for a couple nights. They're staying another night. They say there's reindeers there. We have seen a lot of reindeers on the way down from Finland and Sweden, but it's been a couple days now, so it might be kind of cool to see them again. But at the same time, when we met Marlene's relatives in Trondheim, they told us about this little former copper mining town that's also out there. So now we're thinking if we don't go that way, we're probably not going to go. The plan is today we're going to drive over, stay with Julia and Marcel and where the reindeers are. I can do some work, because I got to do some work today, have a meeting later, and then tomorrow we'll leave and we'll go to the copper town, and then tomorrow night hopefully we'll get to the musk oxen place at the national park, and then to see to do a hike and see the oxens the following day. So that's the new plan. Sugar tax and all, we got cookies. But these are not too bad. These are like a little over $2 for the pack.
How many sugar cookies do you want?
I don't know. Is this more than the normal amount? Because we usually get 1.5 each, and the kids get 3. Isn't that how that works?
Yeah. Alright. Get 3 each and see how many we have left over.
Here's to your sugar tax, Norway. Take our money. Trees growing on this bathroom. Maybe when they get too big.
They'll chop them off.
Yeah, they'll have to chop them off. The building doesn't collapse. Taking a little driving break here. Going to the bathroom, emptying our toilets. Checking out this waterfall that's down here. Let's see what this says. Oh, okay, so this Røros town is an old copper mining town that Marlene's relative told us to go check out. And I guess they had this whole region. They're mining copper in this whole area. Radius of 45 kilometers.
I see why.
The company was granted rights to utilize all resources.
I know why.
Why?
Cause, Daddy, they're making a entire town out of copper.
They were building a town to mine copper. They didn't use the copper to build the town. Huh?
My life has been a lie.
Yes, it has. It's been a big lie.
Well, they actually painted that on. Your life has been a lie.
Oh my God, there's so many lies in this world. This is part of the whole Røros. How do you say that? We watched the video on how to pronounce the O with the slash. O, Ua. It's either O or Ua, or we're idiots. They had this 45-kilometer radius of area where they could do whatever they wanted. They can utilize whatever resources they wanted. Free for all. Right? Doesn't this look kind of man-made?
Well, it does, but look at all the other rocks.
Yeah.
They have intense rocks here.
They do have intense rocks. Well, these are definitely stacked by people. I bet there was a lot of mining pollution in these waters. Yeah,
This is copper.
right here.
Right here.
There's some copper in that. Yeah, because when copper oxidizes, it turns green.
Like the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, that's copper too. You got it.
This is also copper.
It's a copper ore.
This is also copper.
There's a little bit of copper right there.
Mine is copper.
Now here's a very intense one. You're gonna be rich.
I found copper too.
Mostly dirt.
It's heavy. It's heavy
Yeah, let's see.
for a little tank like that size.
Daddy, I found
That's a
copper.
good one.
So much copper.
Yeah, I wonder what that is. Maybe it's iron.
I found iron.
You see what these fireweeds are telling us? These fireweeds are all the way to the top, just about. That was a fun little break. Let's get back to do some more driving. Doing a little grilling on the cob. Playing Legos. And look at this view. People want to know if you're feeling better.
I am feeling better, thank you.
Yeah?
Medicine's working.
Good.
Giving Mama full camera.
How are you feeling, Luca?
Good,
Yeah, good.
but cold.
It's a little colder here, isn't it?
Thank you.
No problem.
The Legos look like a massacre.
But look at, we built the movie theater.
Oh, cool. It's like a screening
That's my
room.
seat.
You have a toilet paper roll there? What's going on?
What? Where?
Right there. Is that for toilet paper?
This?
Yeah.
Mila gave me a phone. I'm not sure why. How would
Oh.
you use a phone in Legos? And we're stalking people.
That looks like The Simpsons. And there's all these dead bodies with body parts all over.
Daddy,
Looks like a massacre.
Daddy, this is my house.
That's cool. Why is there a guy with no head?
This?
No, standing on the roof.
That's a outfit. Dad, look at Mama.
I see. With hands.
This is Bruce.
Bruce,
Bruce.
sweet mullet. So we met up with our friends, Julia and Marcel, and their 2 kids again at this pretty epic overlook. Looks down into a lake. And always looks like it's gonna rain, but sprinkled a little bit. Nothing serious materialized. So we're doing a little grilling outside. The kids are playing outside. Finally feels like we're all alone once again. It doesn't look like another person will come. We're pretty far inland, actually. We're probably, well, I know we're 100 miles from where we were, but there was a little bit of backtracking to get here. There are tons and tons of reindeers here, which is pretty rare for being south. I mean, you guys saw the drive up here. We saw all these reindeers on the road, and here there are no trees, but if you just go a little bit down, there are trees down there, and all the reindeers are within the trees. Every now and then there'll be a few that comes kind of grazing outside of it on the grass near us. So hopefully we'll see some while we're here. We'll be here for at least 1 night, maybe more. We're not sure yet. That's all I got for you guys today. I don't think today was a super long one, but hope you enjoyed it.